limited. I don't go down. Don't move. Hello, everyone. Clear? All right. Is it Naila? Naila said it's Mariam Yusuf from West Manchester. For those who don't know, it's Women Asylum Seekers Together, based in Manchester. Yeah. And WAST is a signatory of the Status Now network. And in my speech, you'll see what Status Now network does. The Nationality and Borders Bill that is on its way to become law will make significant changes to the UK asylum system and significantly curtail the rights of refugees. I will speak on Clause 11 of the bill, as this clause will affect us directly. Clause 11 of the bill will classify two groups of refugees based on how they arrive in the UK, giving them differential treatment. Group 1 refugee who will come to the UK directly from a country or territory where their life or freedom was threatened. They have presented themselves without delay to the authorities, and where relevant, they are able to show good cause for their unlawful entry or presence. If these conditions are not met, then the person will be Group 2 refugee, who may be granted temporary protection status with limited leave to remain no less than 30 months, no automatic path to settlement, limited family reunion rights, and no recourse to public funds. This will automatically discriminate between people with the same circumstance. Clause 11 is profoundly unfair, as they will create a parallel community of refugees with nothing to distinguish them in terms of fear of persecution from those also who have been resettled in the UK. Being a refugee has nothing to do with the method of arrival. The problem, thank you. The problem with temporary protection is that refugees will not be able to have recourse to public funds. For instance, this can be a problem in terms of applying for social housing, which is an opportunity to help people on low income to have a decent accommodation. Temporary protection does not allow people to apply for student loan grants. The other issue is that refugees will have to pay lots of money for renewal fees of their visas. Now, the impact of what I've just mentioned will be not able to plan for the future, not able to access higher education, no right to work, danger of being sent to a country you flee from persecution, fleeing for your life. The dangers of Clause 11 are: it does not allow people to rebuild their lives. They lose any chance of being reunited with their family, and that can have severe consequences on people's mental health. The fear is that people will be re-traumatized every time they have to make a new application, with the fear that they may be deported without notice. People will have limited access to public funds. This means they will be subjected to modern slavery. This is why the Status Now network that backs today's march and rally calls upon the British and Irish states to grant status, indefinite leave to remain, to undocumented, destitute and migrant people in the legal process. living in the UK and Ireland. In this way, every human, irrespective of their nationality or citizenship, can access healthcare, housing, food, and the same resources of income from the states as everyone else. As I said, I'm a member of WAST. In our organizations, it consists of only women. We have women who have suffered domestic violence and persecution while fleeing for safety. This bill will make it even harder for women who have suffered violence and are traumatized and are not able to share the whole story when they first come to the UK. Many women need mental health support, proper legal advice, and to feel safe before they can open up about their horrific violence and abuse where they fled from. This means they will be denied a fair hearing. These changes are likely to result in more women being wrongly refused asylum and pushed into detention and destitution and abusive situations. They will be locked up in the detention centers. More women who have been trafficked or trapped in modern slavery will seriously struggle to access safety. It's not all doom and gloom. There's some bit of good news. The Nationality and Borders Bill suffered 4 defeats in the House of the Lords. But it's not over yet. We have work to do, so that when it goes to the House of Commons, we make sure they listen to what the House of Lords did. So there is more campaigning, and it's very good you've come out today, so we have to continue campaigning, because solidarity has no borders. Repeat with me. Solidarity has no borders. Solidarity has no borders. Solidarity.
Solidarity. Solidarity.